funny. Aquarius and Libra actually have some, it's funny as people tell me that all the time. They're like, damn, you got some thug to you. We do, but it's more of like a bossness. But I feel like my sister's a Libra. I feel like she can definitely like spit words a lot faster than me. So, I wanted to do my August reading for Libra. I feel really good for you guys. I feel like it's like, this is a lot of the air signs right now. You're on your hustle and your grind. But I feel like for a while, Libra's been working really hard. It's just, they've been working really hard. They've been focusing a lot on work, and a lot on, not necessarily, like Libras, I always say Libras are so beautiful. Libras can be very creative. They like travel. They can be very talented artistically. So what I feel like a lot of that is because you guys have been working on the hustle and the grind, and right now it is on the up and up, as far as like your living situation. If you guys are concerned with that living situation, maybe you moved into somewhere new, or you're moving into somewhere new. This is with a lot of the air signs. A lot of them are moving away from old energies, so that's going to be old situations or places. But I feel like with Libra, you've had to work really hard, and I don't feel like your energy here is to work very hard, because where your guys's where your energy needs to be anchored is you guys bring a lot of value when it comes to artistic pursuits, and kind of anchoring creativity here. So I feel like a lot of that's been kind of put on the back burner, because I feel like a lot of Libra's been through a lot of struggle right now, and a lot of transitions that they've had to continually work a lot harder and get less reward, and that they haven't been, I feel like they haven't been focusing on their true passions, or getting a total joy out of life. That comes with focusing more on hobbies, focusing more on things you're just naturally good at, that you enjoy doing, and just enjoyment in general. So I'm going to do the Libra reading for August. I already pre-shuffled, pre-pulled your cards. They look amazing, and it's kind of funny because with these readings, the card and the energy of the cards are kind of rolling into each other. It's really kind of sweet, because there's that like a slight similarity from the one before it, but those are the cards that comes out. I pulled these, and they're great for you guys. So for Libra, for August 2018, I love you guys. Libra, you're like one of my favorite signs. So I have a lot of Libra friends. I've borderline dated a couple Libra guys, but it's kind of funny with you guys, because Libras can be so respectful of other people's like opinions and things like that. I feel like with an Aquarius, it's almost like the whole thing's too understanding, to where we don't get movement sometimes on moving forward with a full-blown relationship or something like that. And also with Libras, I feel like you guys are always in long-distance relationships, and with Libra and Aquarius, there's always kind of like an interference. But yeah, I'm gonna just start with your first card is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, that's awesome. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords has been through the ringer. Queen of Swords she's very strong, she's very powerful, she's very straight to the point. You don't mess with the Queen of Swords, because off with their heads. But with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords has been through a lot of loss, whether that's in life, love. She is the true underdog, so she's come back from a lot of battles and a lot of struggle, but she comes out on top. And the cool thing about the Queen of Swords is that she still has a zest for life. So whether that's you guys have a zest for life again, or she's very smart when it comes to how she gives her heart to people, and she's still not necessarily afraid of love, but she is a little bit guarded. So if you guys are dealing with any sort of love relationships, anything like that, I feel definitely the Queen of Swords energy, and it's very positive, because she's been stabbed in the back so many times. She's come out that much stronger. So it's definitely a rebirth, I feel like, for Libras for August, because you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, very fast movement. You're very fast moving towards something, and it has a lot to do with communication. Also, wands are masters of communication. So also the air signs are masters of communication. Everything's through the airwaves, emails, text messages, phone calls, things like that. You guys are definitely the Knight of Wands right now, and I feel like you guys are definitely making a movement forward with the Queen of Swords energy. So moving forward, that is the general air that you will be taking with you. It's very direct. You're going to take a very direct approach to things. I feel like with Libras, you can be very indecisive about things sometimes. I feel like, much like an Aquarius sometimes, like with Aquarius, it may take us a long time to make a decision, but once we make one, it's made and it's done. But I feel like that's what you guys are doing moving forward is Libras, and later in your life, you're a little less like this, can really... Libras are about balance and about decision making, but I feel like a lot of the time Libra just takes forever to make decisions, or they overanalyze situations, and they're very good at creating reasoning for things, and it's not always in a good way. Libra, you can pretty much justify anything that you do, bad behavior or not, with rationality. So I feel like a little bit moving away from that kind of overanalyzing, rationalizing, realizing that certain behaviors are better behaviors, certain behaviors are not. I've met a lot of Libras who have had bad behavior, and they can still somehow rationalize it, so rather than seeing it for what it really is. So I feel very good with this. I feel like you guys are going to be a lot more direct, and the Knight is very direct, as well as the Queen of Swords. So you're coming to a knowing of who you are, things you want, what your direction is, and you're kind of not going to stop anybody from getting in your way, and you're going to be very direct about that. So feel very good. Because, oh, there we go, there it is, I forgot, I pulled, you have the Star in reverse. So the Star is Aquarius's card. This is an air sign card anyway. You guys are having lack of inspiration right now, so I feel like you're moving forward, you're moving towards something. Once you get established, you're going to, wanting to start pursuing again, maybe hobbies that you liked, or things that you like in life, just happiness and inspiration. This is lack of inspiration here. I feel like you guys have had to deal with the struggle by focusing a lot on work for a long time, and I feel like you're still going to be working hard, because right now air signs are on a major come up. They are on a major come up, as well as the fire signs, so you will be working a lot, but then you're also going to, I feel like you're going to have a little bit more time to pursue things you're passionate about and things that you like doing, you know, and you're getting clarity on that too, with the Star shedding the light on it, that you really do have other things that are important to you in life other than work, and making sure that your bills are paid and all this struggle. I feel like once you get to a comfortable place, you'll be able to focus on that again. So feel very good for you guys with the Star card. And also it's an air sign card, so oh, here you go, this is what's important. You have the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of air signs dealt with a lot of water signs, whether this is a relation, I feel like it's relationship, but in life. This is what you guys are passionate about. You're realizing that you're wanting some sort of emotional fulfillment when it comes to your work, so career, love, anything like that, because a lot of air signs, early in our life, we don't really, it's not value emotions, but people with high air influence are not overly emotional in general. They're more logical and the reasoning and the intellect. But I feel like with the King of Cups in reverse, you guys have been drained, and with the King of Cups could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that you were dealing with. With the King of Cups in reverse, I feel like you got really emotionally depleted, and I feel like you're realizing that, because water signs can do that too. Water signs are very emotional, but when they're in their unevolved form, they're erratic. They are very emotionally draining. They can be manipulative if you guys were dealing with a water sign. They can emotionally drain you, and part of it is lessons that different signs need to learn here. But I feel like if you guys were dealing with any sort of those signs that you were emotionally depleted, and you realized how important emotion is and feeling emotionally fulfilled is. So I feel very good for you. I feel like you're moving away from that, and when it comes to work and things like that, that you guys are going to have emotional fulfillment when it comes to your love life as well as your career. That was a sad card. I wonder if you guys are going through some breakups. Oh, we have the 2 cups. This is a partnership card. This is, I'd like to say, soulmate card. This is emotional maturity and honesty with each other. You can see that they're looking in the same direction. They're looking towards each other for support and things like that. And they have the cups that they offer, and they're full cups that they're offering to each other. So I feel like if you guys are looking for some sort of union, I feel like with this other person, I feel like maybe you're looking for like a reunion with this person. There could be a possibility of that. Just be very careful when it comes to this person, because this is not in the upright. If they truly have changed, you may want a 2 of Cups union. However, I also feel like there could be another person in your peripheries. Like you could be balancing 2 people. So maybe that water person comes back or something like that, but you already have a union with somebody else, and it kind of meddles with it a little bit. So yeah, I do feel like you guys are having a union of some sort of, but it's an honest union this time. So whether it's a new person or the old person, it's also a union too. Could be a partnership at work, and maybe you guys are really successful and you've partnered with somebody. Maybe you offered an idea to somebody at work, and for some reason they didn't take the offer. They didn't see the potential in it, and then somebody else did. And now you're working with that other person, and you're really cultivating the project, and it's really showing to be fruitful and profitable. And then that other person comes back and kind of tries to, oh, hey, yeah, no, I always thought that was a good idea, or I'm sorry, I just didn't partner with you because of excuses. I feel like they'll try to kind of weasel their way in a little bit, and kind of try to come back in. So be kind of cautious of this, but I do feel very good, because I feel like you guys are going to have a true, honest partnership, union with career or love. Because you've had strength. You've had strength through all of your struggle, and you've had faith. You've had a lot of faith when it comes to a certain situation that you would land on your feet like the cat. The strength card is very good to have with you, and just continue to have strength and stand in your Queen of Swords knowing of the situation, and stand in your truth, because there are a lot of manipulative people around. They're kind of getting pushed out of the air signs' lives right now, and you just need to have strength and knowing in your abilities. Like, you're very powerful when you're passionate about your pursuit. So I feel like you guys, this is a great card moving forward with strength. So because, oh, cool, you're not waiting. So whether you guys were waiting for a person, whether you're communicating with a person, this is a card of non-communication, sending ships out and waiting for them to come in. They didn't come in some previous situation, but I feel like you guys are no longer waiting. You're trudging forward. If you guys were waiting on somebody to give you an answer about something, or feel like you're no longer doing that, and that's great, because you're moving forward with strength and your knowing of your own power. And you know, it's just funny to me. Like, it's just so funny, this entire planet, all the energy that's put into manipulating to get your way, or just nasty behavior. It's the thing with the planetary shifts right now, and I can tell this for all my water and earth friends, you are going to go through a rougher go of it, and it's because with the earth signs and the water signs that are unevolved, that energy is no longer going to cut it on this planet. So whether it was just like with the earth signs, very focused on materialistic things, or very focused on just working hard, keeping their head down, that energy is not what you're here to ground. You have, and water signs, unevolved water signs, when they are not in their evolved state, they're very manipulative. They can be very emotionally draining, like I said. signs, I feel like if you guys were dealing with nasty behavior or anything like that, it's always funny because people always come back out of the woodwork when you're, you know, when they see your success and they want to leech off of it. That's no longer going to have a place on this planet. So just know that moving forward, and don't wait on people or things, or just go do you, boo-boo. Like, I'm sorry, you know you're a gangster, because here it is. Oh yeah, all my readings just flowing right now. You have the Nine of Cups. I think Leo got this too. You guys are really focused on building your foundation, building a relationship or a partnership with something that's emotionally fulfilling and stable. Nines are wishes fulfilled. So I feel like with this new partnership, you're basically going to have, that's funny, that license plate says 1 fire. Maybe it's a fire sign. I don't know. I feel like with the air signs, we do really well with fire signs for the most part. I like fire signs a lot, but yeah, you guys are looking for emotional fulfillment, and you're looking to have a foundation when this person comes into your life, that you can, you know, both of you offer equal amounts of stability. You know, you both have a lot to offer. So I feel very good with this card. I feel like you guys really realize what's important. And then I did pull a clarifier on the Nine of Cups, on that wishes fulfilled, and that's because you guys have done the work. You have the Nine of Wands. I think you can see that cat there. He's pretty worn out. You guys are worn out of old shit, old behaviors, old patterns, and old energies of people that have just been around you your whole life. You guys are moving away from that because you want emotional fulfillment, and you've done the work. He's been through battles. Look at how, like, that cat's like very unhappy, but the nines are wishes. So you guys are going to get your wishes fulfilled because you guys have for a long time, I think, worked a lot harder than you should have, and you've struggled, and you've gotten things taken from you. This is a lot of like loss. So feel very good for Libra. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment, a like. I hope that was enough information for you. If you saw my video before, I'm very tired. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. So, and then I started working again. So, but anyway. All right, well, we will talk soon, guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Otherwise, I hope you guys kick ass in August. I think that you definitely will, and I'm very excited for what the future holds. So we'll talk soon, guys. Bye.